The twin peaks of the Saturnian crescent became the two gates or doors of heaven, also known as the gates or doors of the sun god. The mythic motif of the sun god, Saturn, appearing between two gates or doors was widespread throughout antiquity. A modern version, Barad-dûr, the Tower of Sauron in The Lord of the Rings, is an explicit copy of this archetype. The Eye of Heaven was positioned in front of Saturn and resided atop a pillar and between the wings of the crescent. The sunstone of the Nauvoo temple was designed with this archetype in mind. The sun is the Saturnian sun nestled within a layered crescent, the gate of heaven. Above the sun are two hands holding horns situated as a crescent. As was the ancient sun and its gate positioned atop the pillar-like axis mundi, so too the Nauvoo sunstone was set atop a column. The gates of heaven are obliquely mentioned in the story of the Great Tower. The English translation relates that the builders wanted the tower to reach unto heaven. Notice they're building a city and a tower, with the tower likely in the center, following the complete archetype. The name of the city and tower was called Babel. The biblical record suggests that the name Babel is derived from the confusion of tongues. Babel, so the argument goes, is a word play on beth-el, which means confound, as the footnote in the LDS scriptures attests. But this is a folk etymology. In the original Akkadian or Babylonian, Babel means gate of God. The Church acknowledges that this is the original meaning of the word while still maintaining the folk etymology. That is, they're trying to have it both ways. The original gate of God is more in keeping with the original archetype. The builders were trying to build a tower modeled after the axis mundi, still present at the time. They built it with the real intent to reach the gate to heaven and thereby reach heaven itself. The heaven was a specific planet, the ancient sun god Saturn. The patriarch Jacob dreamt of a ladder set on earth and reaching to heaven, with the angels of God ascending and descending on it. When Jacob awoke, he was frightened at the awe-inspiring vision. He called the place, and by extension, the ladder, the house of God and the gate of heaven. He memorialized the event by imitating the ladder with a pillar and consecrating it with oil. He renamed the place Beth-el, the house of God, or more accurately, the house of Saturn. Again, we have the ancient sun god Saturn associated with a heavenly gate and pillar-like formation. The Book of Mormon prophet, Mormon, likened the gate of heaven to the entranceway into the kingdom of heaven. It is open to all who believe on the name of Jesus Christ. The Lord himself used the archetype in a prophecy to Enoch, found in the restored Book of Moses. He told Enoch that he was the rock of heaven and the king of Zion, the heavenly kingdom. All those who enter the gate, referring to the gate of heaven, and climb up by him, referring to the axis mundi as the torso of the heaven man, and as Jacob's ladder, will be blessed. Jacob of the Book of Mormon used the same imagery in the same manner. The heaven man becomes the gatekeeper and the way. That is, the Holy One of Israel is the narrow way up and straight course through the gate of heaven.